Former U.S. President Donald Trump will appear in court today for the first hearing of the case, in which he is accused of interfering with the outcome of the presidential election, which he lost in 2020. The 77-year-old former president could face jail time if convicted. The judge who saw the case, Tanya Chutkan, was appointed by former Democratic Party U.S. President Barack Obama and is known to have given harsh sentences in other cases related to the January 6 raid. Trump could also face up to 20 years in prison in the case of mishandling classified documents. Former U.S. President Trump, who has been on the agenda with many lawsuits recently, is facing the judge today as part of the case of interfering with the 2020 election results, which will have a great impact on his political destiny. The lawsuit is the third and most serious lawsuit ever filed against Trump. It focuses on the Trump supporters raiding the American Congress on January 6, 2021 and the events surrounding it. The indictment charges Trump with conspiracy to defraud the United States and 3 other charges. Trump denies the accusations, which he calls nonsense. What crimes are being leveled against Trump? According to the news in BBC Turkish, Trump is accused of trying to turn the outcome of the 2020 election in his favor against the Democratic Party's nominee Joe Biden. In the 45-page indictment prepared by Special Prosecutor Jack Smith and his team, the following 4 charges are leveled against Trump: conspiracy to defraud the USA, conspiracy to hinder the official process, blocking the official process, conspiracy against the rights of U.S. citizens. These accusations were leveled at Trump based on what happened between the presidential election on November 3, 2020, and January 20, 2021, when he left the White House. The first charge covers allegations of attempts to interfere with the process of collecting, counting, and recording votes. The second and third charges deal with allegations of an attempt to hinder the vote confirmation process. This means that on January 6, 2021, the day Biden's presidency will be officially confirmed by the U.S. Congress, Trump supporters will storm Congress. The last charge covers allegations of interference with citizens' right to vote. This is the third indictment against Trump. There are 2 other lawsuits already filed against Trump, one mismanaging classified documents, and the other forging business records to cover up the hush payment to porn star Stormy Daniels. According to some legal experts, this latest case may not be the case with the strongest judicial consequences and the most severe legal consequences. However, BBC North America editor Sarah Smith notes that this case is the most serious and potentially significant case for Trump. This is the first time Trump is being accused for his actions during the presidency. Smith adds that this case has more of a real-world impact than any of the others, meaning that it may have more public repercussions. What will happen next? Trump is expected to appear in court today in Washington, D.C. It is not yet known whether he will go to court in person or attend the hearing remotely. Special counsel Jack Smith had requested that the due process be speedy, but that seems unlikely to happen for a number of reasons. First, there may be problems with timing, as this case cannot be run at exactly the same time as other cases against Trump. In addition, in the country that will enter the election process, it is not possible to hold hearings on important dates in this process, such as meetings where parties will officially select their presidential candidates. In other words, it is even possible for Trump to be re-elected while the case is still pending. Could Trump be a candidate if he goes to jail? The 77-year-old former president could face jail time if convicted. The judge who saw the case, Tanya Chutkan, was appointed by former Democratic Party U.S. President Barack Obama and is known to have given harsh sentences in other cases related to the January 6 raid. Trump could also face up to 20 years in prison in the case of mishandling classified documents. Under U.S. law, the fact that criminal proceedings are underway, or even being in prison, does not prevent a person from being a presidential candidate. Of course, it is not known how this possible situation will affect voter behavior. It is known that at least 2 previous convicts ran for President of the United States.